Welcome. My name is Claudette. This is going to be a craft channel. Um, Mostly me, but probably my family too, my son and my husband. Um, I enjoy doing a lot of different crafts, so I thought it would be kind of neat to have a channel and show some of them off. Let's see. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just explain what I like to do and what I want to get out of this channel. I do a lot of sewing and quilting. That's my thing that I've really been into the last couple of years. I like to do large quilts, smaller projects, and if I'm lucky enough to have the time to finish them, I give them to friends and family. So my son has gotten into sewing as well. He actually made a bag, which I think is upstairs, but he made a bag to hold his iPad, and he entered it in the local fair, and he won first prize for it. He's only 10 years old, so I also thought this would be fun for him to put on their channel. So somebody from my husband's work wants one, so we're actually in the middle of making one for them. And this is what he did. He just put some charm squares together, and he was very fascinated by all the different stitches on my sewing machine. And he does very well. Every time he does this, it gets a little better each time. He gets very excited when we work on it. So I just need to work on this. She wanted it a little bit bigger than an iPad size. So I'm going to work on that. I'll probably show a little bit more of that as we go. So let's see. I also do weaving on a rigid heddle. I also have a Cricut loom and an inkle. The rigid heddle, I have not done a project in over a year on that. And the other two, I think it's been a few years. I'd love to get back into that. I have a lot of yarn and things to use up. I also do a little bit of knitting and a little bit of crocheting. Not really good at it, but I want to get better on those as well. I bought a Cricut Explore Air 2 last year, and I dabbled in it, but I haven't really done a lot with it. So again, another thing that I'd like to get working on and learn more about. Let's see, and my husband also does counted cross stitch. Unfortunately, he hasn't found the time to work on that recently either, but hopefully we can get into that more. And also maybe some cooking videos. We all like to cook. My son likes baking more than anything. He's a very picky eater. So could be about anything that's sort of a DIY craft project. I'd also like to do some shopping videos, maybe at Joann's or Michael's, or when I need supplies in that. I thought it would be fun to go along. I also I used to get the grab boxes or grab bags from Michael's, so maybe try doing those again and unbox them on this channel. So that's sort of an introductory. I guess I'll show you around my craft room a little bit. It's a little messy. So that's another thing I'm working on, is trying to organize all the stuff that I have here. So I guess the first thing, these are quilt panels, and I have them hanging across a bar over here between the two rooms. I think this one is probably going to go to my brother. I've just been coming up with different ideas on how to sort of frame it in, make it a little bit bigger. So probably not going to get it done for this Christmas, but we can hope. This one is going to go to a friend of the family, the one in the middle here. This one sort of reminded me of the stories he would tell when he was growing up as a kid. So I think he's really going to enjoy this one. And this is probably the one I'm going to work on next, because I've got some ideas on how to finish this one out. And then this one on the end, hard to see here. Let's see. Oops. This one is probably just going to be a sort of a family quilt, one that I'll keep on the couch around the holidays. I thought it was a fun design. And again, I like to hang them here, so I constantly am looking at them. It sort of gives me ideas on how to finish them out. And then a lot of it is just having the time to do it. And over here are my rulers, quilting rulers. I've worked with them a little bit. The actual quilting ones, like this one right here, is a meandering. I've worked with them a little bit, but I definitely need some more practice on these. And just some other rulers. They just, this way I can keep them right where I know where they are and keep organized. And there's my thread rack. I gotta organize those colors as well. A lot of the time I find threads, if I don't buy them from the store, I usually go to tag sales, and when I find quilting supplies, I grab it. And I've gotten a lot of things that way. It's really good stuff. This is a basement, so there's my basement window. Needs a little work. Some more of my supplies, just working on trying to organize, figure out where I want things. That's what these tags are for. And, you know, that way I can figure out, okay, does that work there, or do I need a bigger space or a bigger shelf? And let's see here. And more fabric. And I do have tons more. I just haven't brought them out yet. The table I actually covered myself and give it a different look. It was just a simple like workstation table, like probably one you would find in a school like 20 years ago, and very heavy. But I just covered it and have my cutting mat here and my blade sharpener. So as you can see, I really need to do some more organizing. And over here I've got my chenille. This is what I did a lot of weaving with. It comes out beautiful. It makes its own pattern. It's variegated. I've made, I think, a couple shawls with these, scarves. Just comes out really, really nice. And very nice texture. Okay, and here's my Cricut. I haven't even taken the marker out of its packaging yet. I've done a couple of things with this, but nothing really worth mentioning too much. They didn't come out very well, so I definitely need to work on that some more. Probably my favorite thing is when I get into a craft is I actually watch YouTubers that already do this. So this is sort of a channel. I'm a beginner. I think of myself as a beginner on almost all the crafts that I do. So I thought that this would be good for other beginners who are trying to get into things and figure out, okay, what do I need for this, and how do I organize? Because as you can see, I need to organize. Okay, I guess that's it. So this will be my introductory video. I'm not even sure what the channel name is going to be. So probably the next video I should have that all figured out. Okay, so I will see you. I've been doing videos for quilting advent calendar from Missouri Star, so I should have at least one video up a day for that. Oop, there we go. So, and then I'm going to try and do project videos. Another reason I wanted to do this channel is so that I feel like I need to get in here and do my crafting more. It is very relaxing, takes a lot of my stresses away from daily life. So I really need to find the time to do these more often. Okay. So, I guess I will see you next time. Bye.